Hi, my Whitelight tribe. So, as you know, I've been doing this series of spiritual discussion. So, here today, I have a very special person who's an actor and who's done a lot of movies in Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, and who's done her debut with Akshay Kumar. So, meet Shanthi Priya.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for having me in your channel. And yes, let's talk about spirituality and
Yes.
how important is spirituality in our daily life.
Yes.
Yes.
And since I know her, it's been, I think, 4-5 years now.
More than that.
More than that, yeah.
Yes.
The first time I met you, let me tell you, I found you very, very sweet, very humble, and a very, very soft human being. I was telling you, maybe I've not told you this, but yes, I always found you very good at heart and simple.
Thank you, ma'am.
मतलब
But now,
मुंह पे तारीफ नहीं करते हैं, लेकिन मैं कर रही हूँ अभी भी वैसे ही हो अभी भी वैसे ही हो बिल्कुल बिल्कुल and there is a spiritual, see, everybody has a spiritual connect, and I think spirituality is something that is very individual. You can't make it general.
Yes.
Everybody has their own way of being spiritual.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So I don't get too much into do's and don'ts. I don't, because I feel that what I believe, maybe someone believes the same thing but in some other manner.
Yes, absolutely. Yes,
Right?
Yes.
So what is your faith?
My faith, being a South Indian, first of all, we have grown up in the spirituality.
Correct.
A lot of traditional values have been totally put in our thing, like मंगलवार को नॉनवेज नहीं खाना है, शुक्रवार को नॉनवेज नहीं खाना है, देन सर पे नहा के ही भगवान के पास, नॉनवेज खाया तो सर पे नहा के फिर भगवान के पास जाना. So there are which we grown up gradually listening to it, and puja path, subah उठ के puja path करना. So basically we have, but as we got married and when I came here in Bombay, then according to the metropolitan city, yes, of course Chennai is also a metropolitan, but that time mummy ka traditional ka, and Bombay has a different culture.
True.
So, and in my husband house is whatever you believe, then but don't overdo things. Keep it flexible. That is what they always told me. But then this time also, usually then I had my own set of things which I try to follow spiritually, which few incidents happened. Fir Shravan ka pura mahina, I don't eat veg, non-veg, no khana pina, only full 1 month I am on fruits. And Navratri is something which I started when I did Mata Ki Chauki.
Oh,
and when I did Mata Ki Chauki, the serial, so I don't know, at least in down south when we did Vishwamitra, my sister and I did, and couple of other serials. So when we do any kind of Maito thing, that is time we don't eat non-veg. When we are in that
so
character.
you're in that character, you refrain from eating
Yeah.
non-veg. That's
Yes.
wonderful.
Yeah, and even Mata Ki Chauki, when I signed, the day I signed Mata Ki Chauki, I totally stopped non-veg, and the serial went up till 5 years. So 5 years, I never touched non-veg at all. And then when I had some that menstruation, that time also I requested the producers that try to not to keep the 3 days because that character is such.
Yeah.
So then sometimes it used to, sometimes because of the combination, we cannot avoid. So then I went and worked also. So I'm like flexible, but people misconception think about me is like, no, she's very spiritual, she's very fasting है, ये मंगलवार नहीं खाएगी, सोमवार करने. No, अगर आप देखा जाएंगे तो this Navratri I have not followed anything. I was eating non-veg, पता नहीं दिल से ही आया नहीं है, because I was in Chennai. And the first day Navratri was my mom's birthday.
Oh, lovely.
So I was there went to visit her. Then the cake was there, and dessert is my favorite thing. I can live on 365 days. So mom cut the cake, and then she said, why don't you eat? She said, no, मेरा Navratri चालू हो गया तो I cannot eat. So भाई से दिल में है तो खाने का मन चाह रहा है ना. हाँ, दिल में तो है. Then I said, मतलब नहीं है तू रख के, क्योंकि मन में तो है इच्छा खाने के लिए, और तू दिखावा क्या है. It is okay. Do it from tomorrow. Tell God, and even if you don't want to. And he gave me a beautiful example of 2 friends about Shiv Mandir. He went and he gave me I was like, wow, so real. And I said, mom, ek piece mujhe bhi de dena. So I never followed this Navratri. And after that, from Ashtami or Sashti se, I was in Calcutta. So Calcutta had a different tradition, eating non-veg. And
correct.
So I've like opened for it. I said, no, I don't want to restrict myself. ऐसे ही करना है. So it is okay. Go.
I feel it doesn't matter what you eat.
Yes.
It's
yes.
the heart that has to
Yes,
be pure. And
yes,
once
absolutely.
you have that, that is enough for the divine to
Yes,
see.
absolutely. And even when I did Mata Ki Chowki, and after 5 years I finished the serial, I was missing that character strength and the power of that character. Then I went and did my tattoo. I said,
Oh,
no, I want
lovely.
to go do my tattoo.
Lovely.
I asked my mom, can I? She said, सोच ले भगवान का है. I said, no, मेरे को बहुत miss कर रही हूँ.
Miss कर.
She said, okay. Then we discussed right hand, left hand, कहाँ. Then she said, no, don't do it on left hand. Do it on your right hand. So I went and did it on her. So it's like
It's there
with me.
within you.
With
Yeah.
me,
And she's guiding you, I feel, eating veg, non-veg. That also is, I think, her guidance.
Yes, absolutely.
When that you
ma'am.
need
Yes,
to, break
absolutely,
those
yes.
superstitions or barriers
Because for so
within
many
you.
years I was doing, but I think somewhere this time I'm also opening up is because she's making me realize that जरूरत नहीं है इतना करने के लिए तुझे जो करना है उतना करो बस. So, yes.
That's beautiful.
Yes, that is
That's amazing.
I feel spirituality is something should come within
Absolutely.
you and then do that. If it is telling somewhere don't do that, then don't do it.
Correct.
That is what I truly
Correct.
I started believing in that. Yes.
Correct. That's beautiful. That's lovely that you shared this with us.
Yes.
That's amazing. Another thing I would like to ask you is, how has this helped you generally in your life? See, everybody goes through their ups and downs in life, right? So how has this spirituality helped you to stand up and be strong and, believe in yourself? If you can share something.
I have the intuition, ma'am, that is very strong in me. Even if it is late, even if it takes 1 day, 2 days for me to realize, at least within a week, I come to know that something is wrong, something has happened.
Wow.
And I try to then go into the detail to check whether was it right or wrong. Then it is.
It is
done. Something is gone.
Something is gone.
There are so many incidents which has happened with me, which has happened in the house, like servants or in my workplace. Lot of things which has happened and which I realized, even with my kids also. Like in case if they go out late night and I don't know and they are going late night, क्योंकि चाबी तो बच्चे बड़े हो गए, आया नहीं है घर पे, ठीक है. फिर बाद में जब आया नहीं तो देखा था, अच्छा they are in the room only, okay. But then I feel no, something is wrong, कोई तो हो गया. Then one day I get up in the middle of the night and I see both are not there. Did you all go anywhere out? Then that is how the time, Mom, we are going every day out and coming. Oh, I said, okay. So few things like that I have.
Intuitively you come to know.
Intuitively, yes, lot.
True. That's beautiful. That's amazing.
Lot of
because
things,
yes, these things really matter. When you are intuitive, you come to know, and that really safeguards you, or probably you can see what is coming.
Yes. But even if it is not at that minute, but at least after 2 days or 3 days, something keeps telling me, no, look into it. There is something you're missing out. There's something you're missing out. And then when I try to deeply look into why is it every time telling me, pointing out on that picture, my kids tell you're overthinking. I said, no, this is not overthinking. Something is making me realize that look into it.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
that's
I
really,
do have that thing. Yes.
So how has it helped you in your career also? Like you said, you come from a background, like even I come from a Kashmiri Pandit background, and they have very, very strict beliefs. Although they are non-veg eating Brahmins, but they also have very strict beliefs. What they do's and don'ts are very, very strict, like you said. So how has it, like it has helped me in a way, like I love to do my jobs. I love to, because that is what I saw my mother doing, and all the rituals that she used to perform. So that is my connect to my roots.
Okay.
Like, if I truly believe in chanting. I don't know, it gives me a lot of peace. Chanting really gives me a lot of peace. So what is that one thing that you really would like to do? Like for yourself, or you already do?
What I do is religiously, if I'm in town, ma'am, if I'm in Bombay, I'm the one who does the diya in the house in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah, even if it is 11 o'clock, even if it is 12 o'clock in the afternoon, I see to that.
Make
I do
sure
the puja.
You do
yes, I do the whole house puja. And in the evenings, then I do diya. अगर मैं नहीं हूँ तो कोई ना कोई दिया लगा देते हैं घर पे. That is one thing which religiously, even if I'm out of town also, my driver is trained. He's there for me for 20 years, 25 years. So he's trained. So he see to that, and there is always an akhand diya which keeps going in the house. So that's one thing which is that boost. So I get very restless. Is the diya barabar hai? Theek hai kya? Or that is one thing. And couple of years back, one of my relative has told, because which incident happened with him, and he did, and he really saw that, and he suggested me to do that. कलश में थोड़ा सा पानी लेके एक नारियल रख देती हूँ. Every Friday to Friday, I change that nariyal.
Change the nariyal.
Yeah, change that nariyal, and that nariyal, if it is not broke, then we use it for vegetarian khana, or I give it to somebody. My driver takes it, or somebody else घर पे जाके खाना बनाना. अगर टूट गया तो नारियल,
So then you discard it.
I discard that nariyal, and I have seen that nariyal couple of times when my mom is not well or when my son is not well, it always cracks. And
Oh, wow.
I started believing that a lot.
Oh,
So
wow.
every Friday, I see to that, even if I'm not in town, I tell my driver, Vinod, to do that. Vinod, मैं भी नहीं है घर पे, आप रख लो.
So this
चलेगा.
helps you to protect your house,
And my family
and
members.
your family
Yes, that is
members.
what
See,
it
White
is.
Light Tribe, now we have a remedy here.
Yeah, one of my cousin has taught me, because his sister almost went for a coma for a month. She was in
Oh,
coma
wow.
in Jeslok, and the whole family was this. And suddenly he started doing, and after 1 month, and he's totally into spiritual.
Lovely.
So he started doing, and then when things have changed for him, then my son was not well, and I was talking to him, Dada, nahi, Shubham ka tabiyat theek nahi hai, mummy ka tabiyat theek nahi hai, aisa hai. Then he told me.
He told you.
Then I started keeping. Then I shared this with my sister-in-law, because my brother-in-law was not well in Pune. So I told, why don't you try this and see? And then she started, and she saw the improvement in her husband, and then she started continuing. So this is like one to second
Oh,
person.
lovely,
I say,
lovely.
Yes. So I told my brother also, मम्मी के लिए तू कर लो चेन्नई में. He said, मेरे पास इतना टाइम नहीं है शांति, तू कर रहे ना, सबके लिए कर रहे ना. I said yes. वो तो first my word comes with मम्मी. मम्मी, भैया, दीदी, शुभम, शिष्यमी. This is the line I always tell to the God whenever I'm praying. Anything is like Amma, Bhaiya, Banu, and my both the son's name, and then my name is last always. So he said, तू कर रही है ना? मैंने बोला हाँ मैं कर रही. तो बस हो गया, एक घर में हम लोग कर रहे हैं, चले. So I do that every Friday. So that's something which I truly believe in.
So see, you have now even her, testimonial about that
Yes,
remedy,
yes,
that
that
keeping
is
a
something
coconut
I
really
genuinely
protects your
advise.
family every Friday.
Yes.
My White Light Tribe. So this, see, something that you learned today, and even I learned today.
Oh, teaching you?
No, people like me, I'll tell you, we learn every day. I
That
feel
is
I'm a student all my life.
Yeah, that
I'm
is
also
true.
learning. I'm learning from you. I'm learning from my
Yes.
students also.
That is also one thing which I truly believe
Yeah.
in. Learning is something
Learning
which
never stops.
Never stops.
Never, never, never
Educating
stops.
ourselves is, even I tell my boys also, if I'm wrong, something correct me, I'm ready to learn. So don't think, oh, amma hai, nothing like that.
Correct.
Learning
You're
is
always
something,
learning.
yes.
Yeah. You're always learning. That was really lovely talking, and so much depth in everything. That's so beautiful. And I'll tell you, the more simple you are, the more I think you connect more with the universe. If you're more of a complicated person, I feel everything around you also gets very complicated. So
this is right now is like I have to be 365 days, 24/7 busy, and God give me that much, so that much society I can
Society
give back
you can
and
give
help
back.
them.
That's
That
such a
is my
beautiful thought.
main. Right now, I just want that to be done.
That's
I
such
want
a
to give back to
beautiful
the
thought.
society what is given back, what my upbringing, my mom, because people always tell you're so humble. But I don't want to be humble, but I want to give back also where somebody else can do something in their life. So that is what.
See, if the more humble you are, that's why you connect with God and with universe so easily. That's what I believe in.
Yeah.
The more ego and this and that,
will not last.
like that
for
doesn't
a
last.
long,
That
long
doesn't last,
time.
and
That
that's
will
not
last.
spirituality at all. I see so many people talking with so much ego. I wonder
Yes. That will
how
not
they
last.
connect.
That will not last for a long time. Okay, ma'am, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Okay. Now, because there are so much of spirituality and gyan from everybody, where this, where that, but then we as outsiders get so much confused. In simple crystal, if I'm talking about, let me take rose quartz, because that's one I love that.
Okay.
In rose quartz, we know it is about love. Any kind of form of love. But somebody else tells that no, you can wear it for something else. So there's a lot of confusion. So why is people misleading us in different?
I feel, especially past 3-4 years, there has been a tsunami of information on social media, especially Instagram
Yeah.
and everywhere. And most of them are just talking because they just, I'm sorry, I'm not demeaning anyone over here. Please. So please, I am asking for, this has been my complaint towards, everyone, that don't open your social media unless you are very well informed. Because there are so many people who have come to me with complaints, and this is exactly the topic I took with my last vlog with Dr. Mickey Mehta. That especially after that, everybody, even after learning 1 or 2 courses, and they start advising, which is very, very wrong. So you have to go by the basic. Rose quartz is for love.
Yes.
Love can be self-love or love for others. That's it. Because every other healing comes along.
Ma'am, I have one question. Like, we have crystals and all for each and everything. So how is the crystals and the 7 chakras, because even 7 chakra has different color format. So how do you combine, or are they combined? So what is the difference for both of them?
So crystals basically, always remember, go very intuitive with your crystals. Colors and chakras are connected, okay? Root chakra is maroon and sacral chakra is orange. So always try to buy crystals for your chakras connected to the colors.
Okay.
It will always help you to balance that particular chakra very well.
Okay.
And intention is everything.
So I wanted to ask you one more thing is, people wear crystals somewhere on the right hand and somewhere on the left hand. But how do we differentiate which crystals wear on right hand or left hand? So how do you know that?
So your right hand is always your conscious mind and your left hand is always your subconscious mind. So your emotional self is left hand because it's the feminine side, and the right side is always the masculine side. So the things that you want to release from your life, you wear it on the right hand, and things that you want to receive, you wear it on your left hand. Remember, and in spite of this, if you're getting confused, just go intuitively.
Okay.
Because this bracelet, when I wear it, I feel very heavy when I wear it on this side. Because this is gold, and I think gold is connected to more masculine energy.
Okay.
So when I wear here, I feel very comfortable. So probably there is something about my, masculine side that I'm releasing.
Okay.
And anything you want to take action on in your work, this is your hand. Right is your hand. It's too much of confusion because of social media, I feel.
Social media, and ma'am, because life is going on a full competition and with a lot of this. So in case, example, if I'm wearing something here in this hand and somebody sees and tells, oh, you're not wrong, you're wearing wrong. So immediately you get very scared that, oh, isliye mera kuch nahi ho raha hai, nahi nikal do. But it is confusion.
Yeah, it gives
So
you
there's
confusion.
no right path. Like, for an artist, like how we have an association, okay, chalo, we have, like, I don't know whether y'all
No, I wish we had.
Yeah, I think then y'all can
I wish
guide.
we had, yeah.
So
see, remember one thing, crystal is something that will call out to you. Crystal will attract you towards
I was
itself.
attracted to your crystal.
Yeah. Crystal, this attracted me, so I wear it.
Yeah,
and the
it's
minute
so
I change the
attractive.
crystal to this hand, I start feeling uncomfortable. So it is meant to be over here.
Okay.
So it attracts you, it tells you what to do. So just follow your intuition when it comes to crystals. Don't listen to too many people. It will only confuse you. Crystal itself is an energy and will tell you intuitively that this is how you should be.
Because I used to wear, I also wear a lot of crystals, man. And sometimes I say, nahi, ye to mujhe nahi pehnne ka man nahi lag raha.
So you
So I
should
just
remove
take
it.
out and I just then.
Yeah, so go by your intuition, that's the best thing. It's not going to harm because it doesn't have any side effects.
Okay.
Anything for my White Light tribe? Any advice? Anything you would like to say about White Light Healing Center?
Oh, I would love to talk about ma'am is, yes, I think I met you before the lockdown.
Yes,
before the lockdown, and her strength, I think, is just made me break down, and I started crying in front of her because so many things happening in my life. So many things were happening that time, touch wood not now. So many things were happening, and I just poured out to her. And she just told, everything is just blocked. I think, yeah, that's what you told me. So I was like, okay, block means what? I never knew. That is how I'm asking her 7 chakras, the thing, Then she said, no, ye block ho gaya, wo block ho gaya. Then she said, just leave it have strong willpower, and as she told about my time and everything will gradually open up and you will be really shining well. And yes, as what she's told, I'm taking again baby steps and I'm coming and I can see, but never too late. But yes, I am taking my baby steps, and as the competition is so high, so certain things we cannot totally depend on the spirituality or any kind of masters like, but it takes do take time. But as she told, yes, it is taking time and it is getting into my positivity. Yes. Thank you, ma'am.
I'm very happy that you recently did Dharavi with Sunil Shetty, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you are taking steps. Things
yes,
are happening.
But I'm restless now because I've tasted that after so many years. Like I started with telling I'm like manifesting is like 365 days, 24/7, only work. And that also, when I told I want to be busy, then my son corrected me. Shivam, this is what I'm praying God, and this is what I want. Mom, you should tell career in work. You're saying I want to be busy. Busy means you'll be busy in everything.
That's very true. You have to direct your energy to one thing.
Yeah. So he said, add the word career or work, and which work, what work. I said, oh yeah. Then see, these are the small things like your intuition where he corrected me, and I took it that because I know somebody is trying to tell me God is guiding me. Okay, this is not the way you should.
Absolutely.
So yes,
you are stepping, and I will see you soon in a very big blockbuster very soon.
Yes. With your blessings, yes.
Yes, always there, always.
Thank you. And thank you for coming to my place. And I'm so happy and blessed to have
such a beautiful house. I would like to show this,
Oh, yes.
It's such a beautiful corner. We will capture that also now.
Yes.
So it was so lovely talking to you, Shanthi. It was
thank you for having me.
Really my pleasure coming here and, having this conversation.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for having me.
And my white light, see you soon.
See
Bye.
You, bye.